What's happening, people? Dan Lawless here, West Ham Fan TV. Arsenal 1, West Ham 0. Before we get into that video, it's sponsored by OneFootball, the app lets you update all the stats, news and scores. It's a great app. Do check it out and support us by clicking the link in the description down below and downloading it. Anyway, let's get into the game. Gutting result at the end of the day. We played really well and deserved, if not a point, all 3 points. I feel the stats were there. Shots on target, more corners. We were more of a threat. We were much more of a threat in the game, and we just couldn't put away our chances. I have to give it up to Leno, who had their keeper had a really good performance today. You have to give it up to him because he really saved them. A really good goalkeeping performance from him. So yeah, fair play to him on that. But the VAR decision now, it was ruled out as offside by the Lions person. Right, ruled out on offside, and it goes to VAR, right, and they're taking ages getting all the lines out. Time just really dragged while they was checking this, and then it was ultimately overruled and given a goal and said offside. Now we keep hearing this phrase, clear and obvious. That's not clear and obvious. If you're taking 5 bloody minutes to see if a goal is onside or not, then why are you overruling it? This is the problem with VAR, the inconsistency of it. If you can't tell if that's offside or onside within the first 10 seconds of looking at it, then just the decision should stand. It was frustrating. It was really frustrating after that because we was on top. We had some great chances. Antonio, probably our best player today and our most frustrating player. Some of his delivery and his passes were not great. Really killed our momentum. But a lot of our momentum did come from him. It did start from him and his runs, and he was a threat. He almost scored a couple of times, or more than a couple, but he had quite a few goals, quite a few chances. But yeah, it was just that a few wasted opportunities. There was that one when him and Haller are on a run. It was just one defender, and Antonio passes it behind Haller. Now you could say Haller should have read the game a bit better and maybe slowed his run and anticipated it. But they could have. It would have been easier probably for them to intercept it and read that. So maybe just a quick ball in on his head. I mean, it's a good performance. Like I said, I can't take anything away from the players as a whole. They really did put in a good performance. It's really disappointing not to come away with the 3 points. As Moyes goes, did well to pick that lineup, stick with 4 at the back, put out the team that we all thought should be playing. Obviously with Souček not fully fit. I can understand why Souček didn't start. He wasn't really even due to be scheduled to be back this early, so maybe a bit of precautionary decision from Moyes there. But he's on the bench, so he should be fit enough to play. So to me, I just don't see why I didn't bring him on a bit earlier. This is the problem. My big problem with David Moyes is his substitutions. He leaves it so late. We had a chance to really change things up before they scored and add just some more legs in that midfield and just keep pressing our advantage. He just leaves it so bloody late. That's my big criticism. I'm not gonna lay into him too much and overly blame him from the loss, but look, you got to look at what he's done wrong and what he's done right, and that was it. The right was the starting lineup, the wrong was substitutions. Yeah, so I mean, it's still, the performance wise, it's a good sign. It is a good sign. It just means that we have to be more clinical and finish our chances going forward. I mean, we've done well to keep Lacazette, he scored. Keep Aubameyang quiet as well. One of the best strikers in football right now. And we kept him pretty quiet. So really, the defensive performance was brilliant. I have to give it up to Diop and Ogbonna. I thought they were brilliant today. Made some great tackles, and Declan Rice as well. Declan Rice really put in some really important tackles and sort of saved us a few times. So Declan Rice, and this is the thing, Declan Rice. I was on Arsenal, same old Arsenal podcast the other day, and I was asking why is Declan Rice, why do West Ham fans rate him so much? And that's what I was saying, is because he doesn't do the flashy things that are going to make it on a match of day highlight reel or something like that. But it's the right tackle at the right time. He's such a clever player for his age. So yeah, Declan Rice is brilliant. And Ngakia, I think he's continuing to improve. There's a few times when he had some difficulties in defence. I think he was going up against Pepe. It was on the wing, and he was sort of getting caught out a bit. But ultimately, I think he grew into the game a bit more as the game went on. I think he got better, and attacking-wise, he delivered a great ball near the end. Like I said, just disappointed because we should be coming away with at least a point, if not 3 points, just based on just that attacking performance. When I say attacking, I don't mean we played like great attacking performance, but just in the fact of, how much of a threat we was to their goal. It's just a shame. I would say that ultimately we were the better side, but again, it's very West Ham. We've seen it so many times where we just pepper in teams' goals and having chance after chance and not taking them, and then what happens, they go up the other end and score. It was a real scrappy goal as well. I think it's a sort of deflection off a Noble, I think it was. And about a few bounces and then offside questioning, and they've got the goal. So it's a tough one. It is a tough one to take for me. When we played so well at Liverpool and didn't win, I didn't really feel it then, because it's Liverpool, the best team in the world. They've done it time and time again where they've slowly, they've had a slow start to the game, and they've ultimately ended up winning. It was just a bit more of a kick of the teeth. Now you look at it, they went and lost the week after to Watford. So, oh well. Look out for the fan cams. They'll be coming up soon. I will say, survival. Other results went in favour of us today. I believe Bournemouth lost to Liverpool where they was leading. Watford lost, I believe. Norwich, I think Norwich lost. I'm doing this all the top of my head off memory. So a lot of the results went in our favour. We'll see when Villa plays what they get, but it's given me a little bit more hope for survival. We've got a long way to go. We've just got to keep putting in these sort of performances, but taking them chances. So, fingers crossed. Anyway, like I said, look out for all the other videos and things like that. We're going out to have a few drinks to celebrate 50k tonight. So, if you see us about, say hello. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. One thing left to say, come on you Irons.